Well, hello. It's that time of day again, and welcome back to Idle Kingdom Defense. So, yeah, we had an issue, but first, don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to subscribe, and make sure to ring that bell. So, we are working on B Team, and let's go through them. I will explain the issue soon. So, we swept the wolf 10 times, swept the portal 10 times, cleaned out Total War, cleaned out the Archer store. Oh, yeah, I forgot this. Alright, I thought I was going to sneeze there, so I muted my microphone, and then I didn't sneeze, so I don't know. That might come later. Yeah, we forgot to do astrology. I was so sure I was going to sneeze. And I don't know why. Whenever I start talking on camera, I want to sneeze sometimes. It's the weirdest thing. And we got Daniel there. So that said, how are you doing today? I hope everything is going well for you. Obviously, we're still waiting for the content update, but until then, I will be strengthening my forces. And again, if we do not get the update and Marion is 20k and my artifacts are at 1200, I will start pushing and we'll see how that goes. So we do have that to look forward to as well. Plus, once I get to 24, I wish it was 2400, 24,000, then we can start looking at working on Total War Part 3. Yeah, we're gonna have to do some cleanup in Total War 2. There's a whole thing. I was trying to actually push the Poison Cave and the Flame Fortress, but the issue has become that because of the scarcity of the upgrade material, I really can't do that right now, so I will have to go back and do that later once we're at 24,000. And, Marion's upgrade material just isn't so scarce. Alright, so we're here. That was weird. And I do have 6 rings left over. We got some orbs to catch up. Need to dismantle. And let's dismantle again. At the very least, I do believe I can upgrade my rings, so we're going to do that. And crit damage, very nice. I wish that ignore defense penetration was crit damage, because, yeah. So 865, very nice to see that. I'm going over to the orb now. And we only got 9 orbs, so defense. We got a bunch of +1 orbs. I mean, a rare 1-star orb, so that's something, I guess. Doesn't really help us in any way, but we got them. Alright, now let's just clean this out. So obviously we will be trying to catch the orb up. We have 2 more. I don't know. I don't know how the orb compares to the ring right now, but we'll figure it out. Obviously we're gonna figure it out because there's no way we're not going to. Yeah, we have plenty of material too. So I do need to be careful with the next one. Okay, so crit damage, nice. And 861. I think we have more than enough right now to go through that. Yeah, I was kind of disappointed when we hit the drought, because that's when I realized, oh, no pushing in anymore. I think this will tie us up, but not really. Which is not a good use of the word tie us up if we're not really getting tied. Because the ring has already been promoted, I think the orb will be 1 behind if we manage to finish. Oh, no, it's going to be at least 1 behind. Okay, and yay. I don't even get that. That doesn't even go on my stat sheet. I don't even know if that works, the ignore defense penetration. It doesn't matter. It'd really only be relevant for melee characters, because they would just they would, it ignores the defense penetration against them. But I think it's we're not going to get to 860. Yeah. Let me make sure that I'm not. Yeah, I need 864. That's what I thought. So that's fine. Won't get to 864 today. We did clean out all of our orbs though, so we'll still be doing orbs tomorrow. This is 8. So at least I have some room to work with here though. And we're down to 3 rings. That's all we have left is 3 rings. But the important thing is we cut the orb up. So let's take a look here. 37.66. I don't think we're going to get 38 today. But that's not going to stop us from trying. So let's grab all this. Let's go to Marion. And it's time to level Marion up. 1303 on the attack. Very nice. And yeah. Oh, right, I didn't talk about what happened here. So the reason we're short is because I moved the game onto another machine to level. I woke up this morning and I was like, oh, let's get the game started. I need to start doing Total War and all that. I didn't wait for the game to sync, so basically I lost all the farming I did yesterday. Really unfortunate because that was well over 12 hours of farming that I just lost. And obviously that's why Marion didn't have a great day. I mostly have been moving it off my recording computer, just because of, I've been trying to do other things. And, yeah, well, these things happen. So it's kind of unfortunate. Again, it's only one day, it's a lesson. And again, I would have forced it to resync, but by the time, here's the issue. Instead of checking right away to make sure it's synced, which I usually do is I check and make sure that I almost always hit this right before a sync. So if I sync it and I immediately go here and check and I can see, okay, it has like 10 seconds or whatever it is when I move it between devices. That means I've picked it up just right before the sync. Right after the sync, I mean, right before I saved it. I didn't do that. I just wanted to get sweeping, and if you don't let the game sync and you start doing stuff and because I was just in a rush. Well, not really in a rush, but I was just like, all right, let's get moving. If you don't give it that, it won't load and it just continues on. If it, it doesn't say, whoa, it doesn't, the synchronization check just stops. And when the sync check stops, by then I was already sweeping, and by the time I realized it had been 3 hours later, and I realized that because I had finished doing all the not 3 hours. It was like a half hour. I had finished doing all the sweeping, blah, 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 blah. I come back in, and I noticed that the game was, it didn't sync up, and so I was like, oh, great. That's wrong. It's not that I didn't notice. I went to grab this, and I noticed that this was at 13 hours or something like that, and I'm like, oh, great. So not only did I lose the farming, this was stacked, and I think it was 17 hours. So I lost 5 hours of this too, because this was at 12 hours. I apparently forgot to check too. Usually I check before I go to bed and scrape everything. I must have forgot that last night too. So all in all, that was a terrible day for stuff. That's why we're short though. Oh well, like I said, all we can do is move forward, and we are with leveling up. And now that we've leveled up the castle, this should be 20. Yep, 15.20 million. So already a fifth of the way there to 16 million. So that said, once again, as always, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to support the channel. If you have any questions, feel free to say something in the comments. I do always look forward to your questions. And as always, thank you again, and I hope you have a great day.